Welcome back, Deadites and Ghost Beaters. We now know definitively, thanks to yesterday's Twitter post, that the Army of Darkness update will now be coming July 13th. It'll be coming on Wednesday. Not sure what time yet they're going to drop it. Could be earlier in the morning, could be later in the afternoon. That's still kind of be up in the air. And hopefully by Monday or Tuesday, we'll have an idea of when the patch is going to drop, because we've never seen a content drop before. So when that's going to happen, kind of don't know. But originally it was all slated to be the Castle Kandar map, and then it was upgraded to the Army of Darkness update. And what does that actually unfold? And we're going to break down one thing I think we probably will be seeing amongst other things. If you like this Evil Dead content, please drop a like and a comment below. It really does help the channel. Of course, smash that subscribe button, turn on the notification bell for all Evil Dead and horror related content. And if you're looking for people to play with, just join our Discord. We have a thriving Evil Dead community. Now, here's the thing I will say. When they upgraded to the Army of Darkness update, they did say for a fact we will be getting the Castle Kandar map and more. And logically thinking, the first thing that stands out is we haven't had a single skin added to the game since the classic pack, which dropped with the game on May the 13th. And here we're going to be 2 months to the day, no content, no skins, which is kind of odd for a game that you're going to want to try to make money. So the first thing I think that's probably coming is we're probably going to see an Army of Darkness skin pack. But another thing we probably going to see is this, which is Mission 6. Adios Eligos has been kind of leaked for quite some time now as the 6th mission, and I think it's pretty safe to say we're probably going to get the 6th mission with it. But the question is, will it be a skin reward or will it be a character reward? And I still think, due to the fact that Bruce hasn't recanted anything and there hasn't been anything from Saber on Chet, I think it makes a lot of sense to add Ted Raimi to the game here. And this is the reason why. When you're dropping an Army of Darkness skin pack, right now you have 4 characters. You have AOD, you have Arthur, you have Henry, and you have Evil Ash. By dropping Chet at the exact same time, it gives you access to the plethora of characters that he had in Army of Darkness to give a 5th character skin as well. And this is an interesting approach because you do have the option of, S-Smart Chet, you have the option of, you have My Steel Chet, you have a different things we could do with those Army of Darkness skins from Ted Raimi. And I think it makes sense that we get the mission, we get the skin pack, and of course the map. Now another question is, will the map be rotated higher that day? Probably not. So I know some people are going to probably end up being mad if that map is just on normal rotation. But we're going to see what's coming on this Wednesday. And I really do think it's a high probability that we not only get the mission, but get Chet Kaminski with it. And everything's kind of lining up to make a lot of sense that this July 13th update will include both of those things, along with the skin pack and the map, of course. I'm kind of on the fence if this will be the debut of the S-Mart. We've seen things for the S-Mart for quite some time. And I think it makes sense to drop it with this, or it might just be a skin pack. So who knows what we'll see, but that's kind of what's coming up. We haven't seen anything deeper diving, just always and more, the map and more. And before the game even dropped, they said that more missions will be added with major content drops. So seeing Mission 6 is pretty much a slam dunk. I think that's probably going to happen. It's just, what is that reward going to be? And if you heard what they said from the interview and video I did a long time ago with coverage from Slacker Radio Podcast, they said that characters and skins can be future ads from missions. So it's not really a huge leap to think that Chet would make the most sense here. He's kind of a character that is a fan favorite, but he's not a higher end character you probably want to hide behind the paywall of the expansion from the season pass. So you kind of just think it kind of makes sense. Plus it adds the Army of Darkness like characters by not having to do those additional Ted Raimi characters, by just rolling them into the Chet Kaminski skin options. And it makes complete sense. That's just my 2 cents. We'll see if I've been right. I've been kind of championing this for a while now. We'll see if I end up dying on that hill or end up being a genius. Who knows? But thanks for watching, and later, mates.